Hey everybody, Ghost Fox here. Today we're going to take a look at the Optical gaming mouse from 1byone. Model number? Nope, just gaming mouse. Pretty straightforward. This is the box it comes in, and they've got a little bit of a illustration on the back of some of the points of the mouse. It is an LED lit mouse. It is not customizable, but it has a breathing multicolored light. I'll give you a second here, and it changes, blue, green, red, yellow, orange, purple colors, kind of fades in and out. And this is actually one of the least expensive gaming mice I have ever seen. This mouse comes in at under $10. I believe it's $8.99, and that is extremely inexpensive. Now, this does not have the high DPI that you're going to get from some other gaming mice. It's not going to go up to like 7,200. This actually caps out at, I want to say 2,400. Is that right? Yeah, 2,400 DPI. There are 4 DPI settings. The bottom one, geez, I should have had this stats memorized, is 800 up to a maximum of 2,400. And that is cycled through this single button here. You just cycle that through the 4 DPI settings. And so it makes it pretty straightforward to use. And the best thing about this is that it is really good grip for such an inexpensive mouse. It has a very ergonomic grip. This still does have some decent grip on the side. These are little indented areas here, and it does actually fit your hand really well. The same thing with this sort of swooped button here. These actually are really nice, and your hands sit pretty comfortably on there. There's not really much of a rest. This gives you a little bit of a spot for your hand and thumb to sit, and the same is true on the other side, but it doesn't have those rests like some of the other mice do. But again, coming in at $9, this has to be literally the cheapest gaming mouse that you can get. It is really lightweight, so it's not extremely substantial. So if you want a lot of that physical response feel when you're moving it around the mouse pad, you're not going to get that. I mean, it's not like it just flips around out of your hand or anything, but it is a really light mouse. So that's something to keep in mind. Some people like that, some people don't. Some people really want the weight in their hands. The pads do give a good smooth movement around the mouse pad. Let me hit you with the optical laser there. And the scroll wheel on the mouse is very smooth. There's no hitching, no drag, no grab, nothing at all. The top has a very slight matte texture, so it's not super slippery like your typical, like an office mouse that's got that plastic, slippery, glossy plastic. This is not that. It does have a little bit of a grip, so it's got some features that you would find in a higher quality, more expensive gaming mouse, and it does have decent click. It doesn't take a whole lot of pressure, and it doesn't take a lot of distance either for that to respond to your clicks. And it does have the forward and back buttons here on the left side of the mouse. And this is an ergonomic build. It's also symmetrical, and I know I've mentioned this before. So if you are one of those unusual lefties that has not adapted to playing with the mouse in your right hand, if you still do play with that left-handed, it actually fits just fine that way as well. So I know most lefties have kind of gone and just given up and put the mouse in their right hand, but if you're not one of those people, this actually can go in either hand. So either way, this is a really good entry point, probably the best entry point. Now, it is not the best gaming mouse you can get. The sensitivity isn't up there. There's no programmability, but it looks good. It works well, and it's got good sensitivity, so it's kind of hard to actually go wrong with this if you want kind of the cheapest entry. If you've got maybe some kids that are getting into gaming, or just want to build an inexpensive gaming rig, this is probably one of the best mice that you can go with. So yeah, that's a look at the 1byone gaming mouse. Doesn't get any simpler than that. All right, for more info on this as well as other gaming tech and gadgets, be sure to keep an eye on the blog at ghostfoxtech.com. And if you like this video and found it helpful, give me a thumbs up, let me know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching.